Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandon.
And my name is Heidi, and we're here with a new video for you.
It is wedding month, and we're actually 2 weeks away from the wedding, which means we are going to show you all of our wedding pins for our Pins of the Month board here, but also the board at our wedding, which is so fun and so exciting. So let's get into these pins right now.
So we knew that we wanted to do this as a part of our wedding, so we have been collecting wedding pins for this day, and the day is coming so soon. So we're gonna go back and forth showing all the pins that we'll have at our pin board, at our wedding, and I'm so excited.
Me too, and I feel like that we've done a good job over the, I guess like now years at getting wedding pins, and I feel like it's a fun Disney nod because there's not a lot of Disney stuff at the wedding, and it's fun because pins, I think, like they're gonna look really nice together, and it's gonna look so nice on the table as you come in. I feel like it's a really nice, fun thing for us to have, and I'm excited that we can show you them all today. And we're gonna start off with a cute pin right here that's an older pin, and I just love this. I think this was honestly from the most recent pin event that we went to.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's of Mickey and Minnie, and Mickey's holding her, and she's got her flowers, and they're probably like just married.
Yeah.
I would say in this pin. And look at them. They are just the sweetest. And I love how like the bride and groom pins and wedding pins are very much like Mickey in the top hat, Minnie's in her white. Like it's very classic looking, which I really, really like. And this one is from 2004. So it's an older pin, but a really nice one. I think a lot of the wedding older pins are really, really nice ones.
This next pin is a limited edition pin of 5,000.
Whoa.
It's an old one as well because it's got the waffle back. Doesn't actually have the year on it, but it's another cute one of Mickey and Minnie just got married. I don't know, but they're just so cute. Minnie's got her pink bow and her little wedding dress, and Mickey is rocking that red bow tie. So cute. I love it.
Now we're gonna change it up. This one's not necessarily wedding, but lovey-dovey. And this is Mickey and Minnie. And they're just like, in this pin to me, they are just like so in love.
They're so cute.
They're looking at each other and like, they're just so happy together. And I think it's so sweet. And this one's a newer pin from the parks. I would say it's maybe last year. I think I got this when you came to visit. On my program, maybe last year. It's obviously not necessarily wedding, but I think it fits the vibe so well, and it's them in their classic outfits, and yeah, like I said, they just love each other so much. I love like Mickey and Minnie.
This next one I would say is a very classic wedding Disney pin.
Yes.
It is like two rings, but they have little Mickey and Minnie ears on them. The Mickey side has the groom top hat there, and the Minnie side has the veil with the bow. Got sparkly gems, very classic, open edition from the park, but it's a good one.
That also fits with our vibe today that we're wearing, I think, very well. This is Magical Castle. Right here, the castle, the Mr. and Mrs. I think that this pin
it literally
is really perfect. So use our code SUNNY10. Maybe you're getting married soon. Yeah. Maybe you want a bunch of Disney stuff. We leave their links always down below. But yeah, this is courtesy of them, and we thought that we'd wear it today for this video. Next up, I got one of another couple, and this is gonna be us on the day.
This one's so real.
This is so real. Current mood, married. There it is. Look at them.
That's a cute one.
That's a cute pin. This is older. Well, not like that old, but this is kind of when we first got into pin trading a lot.
Yeah,
2019. Yeah, and this was current mood. There was like a bunch of them, and I've kept this one for a while because I have like my Princess and the Frog like collection, but it kind of seems like a pin that I wouldn't have kept this long.
I know, I think so too, but the fact that it's wedding now is like perfect, and I really like it.
And she has her little veil on,
yeah.
And she has a flower. This one's cute, and I love like the color. It's like a brighter color, so that one's definitely perfect for the board.
Next up, we have another older pin with the waffle back, but no year. This one is Minnie. She's missing the Mickey version to accompmpany him, but
riding solo.
Yeah, she's riding solo, but maybe we'll find this pin out there eventually.
Yeah.
But she just looks so cute. Like, look at her, and she's looking. You know, Mickey would be right here, and she'd be like eyeing him.
That's cute. I feel like that I need to look up what this Mickey looks like because I've never thought to look it up.
I know.
But clearly there is a Mickey.
We'll have to find it. Maybe we'll find it on her honeymoon.
Could you imagine?
That would be on a board.
Magic. She looks so sweet though.
Yeah, with
she
her flowers.
like curly little. Oh no, I don't know why I thought she had little curls, but it's the veil.
Yeah, beautiful.
Cute.
Love this one.
She doesn't have hair. I don't know why I thought she was curly hair.
I don't know. She had an updo
for her. For the wedding.
Yeah.
This next one is from Disneyland Paris, which I feel like that's like the city of love, Paris, right? Yeah. So pretty special. And this one's a really cool, unique pin, I think. It's like obviously like Mickey and Minnie in their wedding stuff, but it's got them in two hearts and that purpley color. And this time, instead of Mickey being in the black, he's kind of in like a purpley color.
Yeah, it's a cool pin.
Which is kind of fun, and it's a very different pin. I have no idea where we got like all these pins from, but a lot of them were trades over the last like few years because we knew that we wanted wedding pins.
Yeah.
And this one just has like a plain back, but there's like a little Disneyland Paris logo down at the bottom.
It doesn't
which
really
is
look
cool.
like a Disneyland Paris pin to me. It's kind of random, but
Yeah.
I really like it. And right now they released a bunch of wedding pins at Disneyland Paris, and they're so good.
And they gotta be big. They look
Yeah.
big. I know that like Disneyland Paris pins are usually big, but there's a couple that are so nice, and I kind of am like I don't know how we get those. but
It's too late now.
Too late now, but I
Maybe
don't know.
we'll get them after. I don't know.
Yeah, this one's just cool though because it's like unique. Like I said,
It's cool.
he's in like a different color. So again, maybe one day we'll get those Paris pins.
This next pin is from the year 2000, and I don't actually know, like it must have been a complete set because I've
Right.
seen other pins that look exactly the same, but it's
Yeah.
with different characters.
Is there like a Cinderella one or like
Yeah,
an Ariel one or
there's
something?
a Cinderella one
Jasmine
for sure.
and Aladdin.
Oh, there is?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
think there's a Mickey and Minnie probably.
Yeah.
But we opted to pick this one. It is of Donald and Daisy, and I guess he officially asked her at this time of this pin. I
Thank
don't-
goodness she's been waiting.
Yeah, but it was in 2000, and it says Walt Disney World, celebrate the future hand in hand. It's got the year on there, and then it's got Donald and Daisy. They look very wonderful in their outfits there.
Cute. That's a good pin.
Yeah, I like it because it's Donald and Daisy. I feel like it's fun.
Yeah,
And
and
it's fun because the back.
yes, and I was going to say this is my favorite year of all time at the parks.
Yes.
Apparently, collecting these, which I totally forgot that this is from that year.
It's a
2000.
limited edition of 10,000.
Wow,
It's a big Ellie.
hard to come by.
Yeah.
The next one up is from Love is an Adventure, which again is one of our favorite apparently pin
We have a lot from
like
that.
series to collect. I think that they're all really nice and really fun. But this one was from like an anniversary for pin trading, 20 years of pin trading, which now we're in 25 years.
That was kind of near when we started as well.
Yeah.
I guess we started a little bit before that. But I remember the event where all of them had this like green gem.
This little
thing.
emerald,
I
yeah.
don't really know why.
No, limited release. I guess that maybe 20 years is like an emerald. Is that like a thing?
No idea.
Who knows? But it's got Mickey and Minnie on that little scooter Vespa from the Mickey shorts, and it says "Love is evolving." And I feel like that I've said this every time that we've shown this pin, but I just feel like that love is evolving, and you always grow. And I feel like for us, like our wedding is like a really big step, and we're just going to evolve and grow from there. And we just love this pin. This is always one that makes a comeback in like a lot of pins of the month.
Yeah.
So had to include this one on there.
This next pin is definitely one of my favorite wedding pins in our collection. It is another old one from the year 2002, and it's Mickey and Minnie cutting their little wedding cake. It's a pin on pin. I'm obsessed with it.
It is
Look how
so
adorable.
cute.
And look at their faces. Minnie's just like cheesing.
She really is cheesing.
And we got the wedding cake, and there's a little hidden Mickey on the top. Again, that like background, the old back.
So cute. I was gonna say, what kind of cake do you think that they got?
I don't know. There's some pink on it, so maybe strawberry.
Cream cheese icing?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
The mice, get it? The next one I'm going to show, which I also wanted to say that speaking of the cake cutting, we've been doing lots of wedding planning, and there's like little things that you need to have
Oh
done.
my goodness.
Like it even things down to like the song that you're gonna cut your cake to.
Yeah, we
there's
picked
things that
one.
you never think of. So I just wanted to say that with that pin, it made me think of that because that's gonna be us with the song that we chose.
Speaking of the cake.
Speaking of the cake, but this one is like a random pin again, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But they look like that they're in wedding outfits.
That's why we picked it.
Is why we picked it. They're holding a globe, which I guess the world is in our hands.
Yeah.
Our world is in our hands. That's why we're gonna say that we have it. Look
Yes.
at that. And it's Mickey and Minnie holding, like I said, the globe, and yeah, they look like they're in wedding outfits. But it says on the bottom here, happiest celebration on earth, Disney parks and resorts. And I'm like, I wonder when you would have got this. I should have looked this up. But it's from, it says Made for Energizer by Disney Parks and Resorts 2005.
Interesting.
Very interesting, but we're going to put it on our wedding board.
Next up, we have this pin, and this is a Cinderella pin of Cinderella waving in her carriage, and it says Cinderella's coach. But I just feel like this is just such like a wedding pin, even though it's not really. Is
Yeah.
it?
Well, no,
They're not
but it's-
married. She just goes for her ball in this.
Yeah, but I think they also leave after in the same thing, potentially like something like that.
At some time.
I think that this is like the exit after the wedding.
Yes, and also like whenever they have those Disney weddings.
Yes.
Remember
Oh.
at D23 they had like the carriage.
Yep,
You could
you
look
take a
at
picture.
it. Bon-ton.
That's so
So-
like yeah.
Just
It
gives
just gives wedding for sure.
So we have to have this one on there.
The next one up is another one that like I would assume has a second pin that we don't have for it, and I have the groom one, and there's obviously got to be a bride one, but it's like a Mickey ear hat of a groom, which is pretty cool. And you can see right there, it's got the top hat and it's the Mickey ears with like the suit and the bow tie and all that stuff. So I would assume that the mini one has like the veil and the dress and all that stuff. So on our list, like to find is going to be that one and then the groom for the other one that you showed. But I think it's fun that we at least have like one of them to put on the board.
The next one that we have is another super cute one of Mickey and Minnie. I feel like Mickey and Minnie are like our main theme for our wedding board.
It is, yeah.
We just love them. And so they are kind of holding each other and they're looking at the sky in the dark, looking at the stars.
It's perfect.
It's so cute. I love this pin and I just love how like different it is. I've never seen anything like this one, really. Yeah,
they're like turned, like you can't see them, but it's just like so subtly, I don't know, it's so cute.
It's very cute, and this one is from 2004. It says it's a lanyard pin series, so there's probably other ones in this collection.
I was also going to say that I wonder what people's favorite Disney couple is. Like, Mickey and Minnie, to me, gives just like the perfect Disney couple. They like love each other, like, and especially like when we saw them.
I would hope so.
True. But I'm saying in Toontown, like the night send off. Oh my goodness, he walks her to her house. Like, that is really so cute. It's just like the epitome of love. I think it's so sweet. The next one I'm going to show kind of sticks with Heidi's theme of them being in a heart, but it's much smaller. And I don't know when this is from, but it's just like a cutesy little small pin. It's like a tiny, teeny one of Mickey and Minnie in a heart. Very old school looking.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd be going to like a diner for like an ice cream, like milkshake or something like that. But it's so cute and so sweet. I love the colors on this too. Like, it's very different and unique. And I think that it fits in this collection so well.
Since we've been talking about Mickey and Minnie lots, I'll stick with them. And we picked this pin because we just thought it's another fun one where they just look like they're just having the best time, and they're wearing, well, actually Mickey's wearing a pin lanyard. Which is so fun.
It's like us in the park.
Yeah, walking around in the park. So we put that one on there as a nod to that because it just looks just like us when we're at Disney.
Speaking of us in the parks, we picked this one. Again, it's like not super wedding, but it is very much us at Disney, I would say. This like sums it up, and I think it's really cute. It's, once again, Mickey and Minnie. This one's a recent pin as well because we started collecting characters with cameras.
Like a recent pin in our collection.
Yes, and there's Mickey and Minnie, and Tinkerbell's even in the bottom, and it says like share the magic, but it's Mickey taking a picture of Minnie, and we put this because obviously we vlog in the parks, love taking pictures, and I think this is just us that we like document a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it's perfect to have in there because it's just so us.
Yeah.
It's so great.
This next pin, we're kind of throwing it back way to the start of our relationship. And so when Brandon and I first started dating, we ended up planning a Disney trip very shortly after. I guess we started dating in June, and initially we had a trip planned for September, but then it got canceled.
Yeah, we honestly, like, when I look, we were like gonna go in July. And then we said, like,
I think September. No,
September?
We booked it September,
okay,
and
I wasn't
then it got
sure.
moved.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
So we started dating in June, July, August, September. But still, that's crazy. And then we were like, oh, we're going to go on this trip. But then there was hurricane or earthquake going on. Hurricane, yeah, because earthquake would be California.
Yeah.
So there's a hurricane going on. So then we were still going to go, but our families didn't want us to go, really. So then we didn't go, and we postponed it, I think, to November.
Yeah, and then we went for Christmas time.
Yeah, which was really fun, actually.
It worked out, yeah.
But when we went, we ended up staying at All-Star. I guess this would be All-Star Movies.
Our Old Faithful.
Old Faithful, and we stayed at the Love Bug, and how perfect that we have a pin of that, and we can have it on our pin board. And we were like so hyped because we were like, oh, Love Bug, that's so cute. So love this pin, and it's another older pin from 2000, limited edition again of 10,000. I guess they had like very big LE sizes back then.
Sticking on the resort train of memorable moments, this one, which we've talked about a lot as well, but I'm going to do it again, is Animal Kingdom Lodge. And this is like a pin of what like the carpet would look like at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yes.
It's like the resort logo. But we got engaged there in 2022, which is now 3 years ago, which is wild. And it was this time. It was literally tomorrow that we're recording this, we got engaged.
The day that this comes out is our...
The day that we...
anniversary.
Yeah, I was thinking of that this whole time. That like, June 9th is our like anniversary of like dating and then being engaged.
Being engaged, and then we wanted to get married on that day, but then it fell on a Monday and it wasn't available. Like it didn't line up.
That's what I'm saying.
Time. Yeah.
So instead we're which is so fun.
But
so
that's fun.
It's so fun. So that's like a vlog on our channel. You can check it out. But it was really fun, and like I didn't want to do it at like a very busy area because that's not like your vibe.
No.
And it was perfect for us. You love animals, love Animal Kingdom, and it was like a subtle, nice thing.
Yeah.
And then we stayed there, and
Yes,
it like
it
set
was
the tone
awesome.
for the whole trip.
And now it's like so special to us.
So special.
And so
We love
whenever we go back, and I feel like now it's made Animal Kingdom has always been my favorite park, but it's made Animal Kingdom like more of a collective special thing for us too.
And now we have a whole pin collection, like a whole like page and a half now of Animal Kingdom / Animal Kingdom Lodge pins.
Oh, so fun. I'm so happy that it's our anniversary.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Wow, love.
Oh, wait, I want to do this one.
Oh, no.
These next two pins are very classic Disney wedding pins, I would say, and they go together.
We actually have a set.
Yeah, we actually have a set, so that's good. These ones are from 2019.
Fun, which is the year that we were together first. Wow.
That's awesome.
It's like we planned it.
It's like we planned it. And they're Mr. and Mrs. Mickey, like kind of Mickey and Minnie pin hats. Imagine if we should just wear these.
Cute.
We're gonna actually wear these on our wedding day.
Yeah, we're gonna wear all these pins.
On our clothes.
On our clothes.
But these are the pins. Cute.
Mr. and Mrs. These are nice pins. I like these, and they're
ones
small
are real
but subtle.
too, because they're
these are
very,
often
very
faked.
faked.
Yeah, I love like the border on them.
Yeah, they're so
And I
dainty.
like how they're so subtle. I think these will be good ones in like near the center of the pin board.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like envisioning it.
Yeah.
And I think that these would be good ones.
Next up, we're gonna throw it back to Cinderella, and this time she is a bride.
Yes.
Her wedding dress is a little bit yellowed though, but I really like this pin because initially I think there was like multiple pins and some of them like ended up kind of like getting a little bit tarnished, but I find that like it just adds to it.
It's cool.
Yeah, so here she is as a bride, Cinderella there in her beautiful dress, and then she's holding a bouquet of flowers and she's got the veil on. Love it.
It's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And to end off, we got the wedding bells ringing for Mickey and Minnie once again. They've been a big part of this whole video.
Yes.
And here they are again to end off. And this honestly looks like a cake topper.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
Which is probably what it is, but it also just looks like that they're dancing at their wedding. There's so
really
many
pretty.
things that it could be. And this one's newer from the parks as well. This is like, we literally got this
I think we
last
just
year,
got it.
2024. Mm-hmm. And it's of Mickey and Minnie, like I said, with wedding bells, and it looks like they're standing on a cake, or that they're dancing. This could be like a whole full-blown little cake topper, like I said. But it's so sweet, and it just like encompasses everything I think that you would want in a wedding pin. It's like a good size, beautiful colors, and Mickey and Minnie. I mean, it's just so perfect, even down to like a hidden Mickey at the bottom. Right down there, you can see that, which this one's just perfect. And I think this is so fun to like look at wedding pins, and like we've collected them now for years, and to have it actually come to like the day that we're gonna have a board, I think is so special.
Yeah, it is. So that's everything that we have for today. Let us know down below in the comments which pin from our wedding pin collection was your favorite.
Yes, and also join us this coming Friday, June 13th, for the last live stream before we get married. Not the last live stream ever.
No.
In case that you're worried. Last one before that we're married, which will be so fun and so exciting. So join us at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to go live and have some fun. It'll be like a little surprise. So we'll see you there, hopefully, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this coming Friday. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe to our channel for lots of different content, Disney, wedding, life, all that fun stuff, and ring the bell so you don't miss any of those new videos.
And remember, it's always sunny.